Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashback Friday, brought to you by Clevis. Today, we're diving into the 1970s postal strike, what history led up to this event, and what happened after. Keep watching to figure out. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more videos from us. Please enjoy.
Today I'm going to tell a story about the beginning of the United States Postal Service. And no, it doesn't start with the Pony Express. It doesn't even start in the 1700s. This is about how in 1971, the USPS was officially formed. Before then, the Postal Service was the United States Post Office Department, a cabinet-level agency fully controlled by Congress and the executive. All right, let's get into this. In the 1960s, problems in the Postal Service were piling up. President Lyndon B. Johnson created the Capitol Commission, in fact, to investigate these problems, especially with management. What they found wasn't good, and one union leader even described postal facilities as dungeons. In 1969, President Nixon proposed the Nixon-Rademacher Compromise, and this was based on the Capitol Report, and it called for turning the post office into a government-owned corporation. But workers pushed back. They opposed the weak pay raises and what they saw as a shift in the Postal Service from service to profit. Then came March 17th. New York City postal workers in Branch 36 of the National Association of Letter Carriers went on strike, and they broke union policy and federal law in doing so. By shutting down the country's main communication system, they made themselves heard. And this was the first federal employee strike against the U.S. government, and the first time the mail stopped nationwide because of a labor action. Most unions condemned it, but the workers kept walking out. That's what made it what they call a rank and file strike. The impact was huge. Within days, 671 post offices and 200,000 workers joined in solidarity, demanding better pay and working conditions. The government scrambled. Nixon sent in federal troops to New York City and set up a temporary courier system for the mail. And as you can see here, the strike left 17 million without mail for the course of it. And it somewhat worked. In 1970, the 1970 Postal Reorganization Act included concessions to the strike. It ended up creating the United States Postal Service as a government corporation, replacing the old post office department. This change brought in a new board of governors, a break-even financial model, and improved mail processing. But importantly to the workers, the act also included a major short-term win, which was an 8% raise on top of a 6% increase right after the strike. And most importantly, it guaranteed collective bargaining rights. For a time, postal workers were the only federal workers with collective bargaining rights. But while the Postal Reorganization Act addressed many short-term demands, it also introduced new challenges. Today, the USPS's position as a government-owned corporation is frequently contested, with some actually wanting to further privatize it. Still, the 1970 strike was a turning point. It raised wages, empowered unions, and reshaped the postal system. Within the postal unions, more militant sects also emerged. So as debates over the USPS continue, we can look back on the strike to see how workers used collective power to change their conditions and the system itself. Thank you. If you're learning more, you can check out the timeline in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow us for more engaging content. Every Friday for the next few weeks, we'll be sharing fascinating stories about historical events that took place on Fridays. Stay tuned for more fun and intriguing history brought to life with Clevis. Ready to create your own timeline? Start your Clevis journey today at clevis.com and dive into history like never before.